So loud in here. So big. What is this? Extra. Okay, good. All right, it is my pleasure to welcome our parents and students to the senior class award ceremony. I know you guys were just here, most of you seniors. What an exciting time for us. My name is Dr. Turner. I am the senior class principal. We are here to recognize our outstanding accomplishments. It has been my pleasure working with this group for 3.5 years. The last year and a half have been a little weird, to say the least. It's been a little odd, but we have tried to make the best and most of school during this year. I can't think of a better way to end it, and I don't want to take up a lot of time here, so without further ado, I'm going to start with the first award this evening, which is the Army ROTC Award Scholarship. So we'll take Lewis, Ryan Elrod, Lily Kiashan, and Catherine McGowan, please come up here and join me. All right. So let's talk about this. It is my pleasure to announce that we have these four students who applied into an extremely competitive college leadership program with the United States Army Reserve Officer Training Corps, or ROTC. Receiving this certificate is the culmination of a process that began several years ago, and each of them can be extremely proud of this achievement as competition was keen. The ROTC scholarship provides either full college tuition and mandatory educational fees or room and board up to $10,000 per year. It also provides an allowance for textbooks, school supplies, and required equipment. In addition to these generous benefits, once contracted cadets receive a monthly tax-free stipend while in school. And these are our following students, of course, Tate Lewis and Ryan Elrod, who will both be attending Clemson University. Congratulations. Lily Kiashan, who will be attending Penn State. And Catherine McGowan, who will be attending the University of Tennessee this fall. Wait, there's a catch. There's a catch. Upon graduating from college and completing their ROTC requirements, they will have the confidence, self-discipline, and leadership skills to be commissioned in the United States Army as second lieutenants. Congratulations to all of these young people. Now, I would like to introduce Mr. Ariaki, who will present the Tech Ed and CTE Awards. Explain what? Yes, we are going off script because we have athletes who need to be participating, so we're a little bit off script, but we'll be jumping back on shortly, so don't get excited if you think we forgot anybody. Don't worry. Okay, good.
I think I really just wanted to start with the ugliest guy first. I'm Barry Rogge, and I'm presenting the Career and Technical Education for Technology and Engineering. And Zoe Klugel, if you could join me on this slide. Zoe was chosen unanimously by the Technology and Engineering teachers at Robinson to be the recipient for the Tech Award. Zoe excelled in all 4 STEM courses and IB Design and Tech as a student at Robinson. Mr. Snyder, Ms. Krolwitz, and myself were asked separately who we would choose for the award winner, and we all chose Zoe Klugel without knowing the others had chosen. Zoe is the type of person who turns everything she touches into gold. We have all watched Zoe grow over the last 4 years into quite a talented young engineer. Every project we throw at her, she seems to knock it out of the park. She is now highly skilled in the use of computer-aided design, 3D printing, CNC milling, laser cutting, and fabrication. Zoe is going to do great things as she enters the next stage of her life. We will wait patiently for her to reach out later in life to tell us how successful she is and how she's going to buy us all Lamborghinis. next person that I'm going to introduce is the U.S. Air Force Academy. Is that correct? What I meant to say was Mr. Turner.
Back to me, all right. No. No, yes, no? No. Senior leadership. So that's not quite me, is it? That would be, yes, Mr. Wilson. I got a little carried away, got a little excited. Okay, sir.
Good afternoon. I'd like to call Tate Lewis back up to the front, please. Tate. So Tate has been a leader at Robinson in so many capacities over the past 4 years. She's a leader in the classroom where she works to the best of her ability always. She's a leader in athletics where she captained our basketball and lacrosse teams. Her grit, her work ethic were always on display, and she sold out for the blue and gold, her coaches and teammates. Over the past 4 years, Tate also led in our Student Government Association and then stepped up and did more and volunteered to be a part of the class council as well. When things got rough in the middle of the pandemic, this student stepped up above and beyond and worked to bring her senior class together. Her optimism, creativity, helped make this year a memorable one for the class of 2021. Robinson's going to miss her, but the Clemson Tigers are getting an outstanding young woman. It's my pleasure to give this Senior Leadership Award for 2021 to Tate Lewis. I will now turn this back over to Dr. Turner. Thank you.
All right. So we'll start with back up. The Air Force ROTC Scholarship. Will Ian Jacobson please come to the stage? The mission of the United States Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps is to develop quality leaders for the Air Force through college campus programs. This year, over 12,000 high school seniors from across the United States applied for these highly selective Air Force ROTC scholarships. 12,000. The Air Force is extremely selective in awarding scholarships, so Ian is joining a very special and select group of young adults. The majority of Air Force ROTC scholarships cover full college tuition, provide a textbook allowance, and pay most laboratory or incidental fees. In addition, a tax-free monthly allowance is paid to each scholarship winner during the academic year. The estimated value of this scholarship may exceed $100,000, depending on the student's choice of school and the type of scholarship offered. Upon graduation, they receive a commission as a second lieutenant in the Air Force. Please join me in welcoming Ian Jacobson to the world's finest Air Force. Ian will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and congratulations, sir. All right, the U.S. Air Force Academy Prep School Falcon Foundation Scholarship. Will Justin Boudreau please come to join me up here? All right, the Falcon Foundation Scholarship assists highly motivated young men and women to qualify and compete for admission to the Air Force Academy through intensive post-high school education at selective civilian preparatory schools. It provides partial scholarships for sponsored candidates. Typically between 65 and 75 are awarded each year. The scholarship will allow Justin to attend the Georgia Military College to prepare for admission to the U.S. Air Force Academy. Most Falcon scholars who get an appointment end up having highly successful Air Force Academy careers and go on to have an impact in the Air Force and beyond. Congratulations, Justin. Up next, we have the Navy ROTC Scholarship Marine Corps option. Will Sam Fisher please come to the stage? All right, the NROTC Marine Option Scholarship is awarded annually to students who demonstrate superior leadership, academic standing, physical fitness, and most importantly, the desire to be an officer in the United States Marine Corps. Applicants compete for a limited number of scholarships at a national level. the ROTC scholarship pays full tuition at participating four-year universities, a monthly stipend, costs for textbooks, and other fees, and is valued at about $150,000. Being selected means that the United States Marine Corps has a special interest in the awardee becoming a leader within its elite officer ranks. On behalf of the Commandant of the Marine Corps, it gives me great pleasure in awarding an ROTC Marine Option Scholarship to Samuel Fisher, who will be attending Virginia Tech. Go Hokies. Congratulations. All right, my next awardee is the United States Naval Academy. Will Joshua Clark please come to the stage? All right. You can start. All right. The United States Naval Academy strives to develop midshipmen morally, mentally, and physically. The Academy gives young men and women up-to-date academic and professional training needed to be effective naval and marine officers. The program of study at the Academy places a strong emphasis on engineering, science, and technical curriculum. The total value of a Naval Academy education, which includes 4 years of leadership training, is valued at over $400,000. Upon graduation, students will be commissioned as ensigns or second lieutenants in the Navy or Marine Corps. This is Josh's first step on the journey to become a selfless, inspirational, and professional leader serving in America's Navy or Marine Corps. Congratulations, Joshua, on your appointment, sir. Next up, we have the West Point Association of Graduates Preparatory Scholarship Program. Will Colin Franciscowicz please come and join me on the stage? All right, the West Point Association of Graduates Preparatory Scholarship Program provides a partial scholarship for a year of post-secondary school education at preparatory schools and military junior colleges. These awards are for the highly motivated, fully qualified candidates who just missed being admitted to West Point. These scholarships are very competitive. Approximately only 40 are awarded each year from over 100 qualified candidates. Over 90% of the candidates completing the preparatory year in this program have been offered admission the following year to the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. Next fall, Colin will be attending Marion Military Institute. Congratulations, sir. And finally, we have the United States Military Academy with Kenneth Wojcik. Please come to the stage. All right. Out of over 13,000 applicants, the 1,300 or so young men and women who are selected to attend West Point each year are challenged intellectually, physically, and militarily in a stimulating environment that embraces the highest ethical and moral standards. Distinguished graduates include Presidents Dwight David Eisenhower, Ulysses S. Grant, General Douglas MacArthur, George Patton, and Omar Bradley, as well as 6 of our nation's first 30 astronauts, including Buzz Aldrin, the second man to walk on the moon. Today, the Long Gray Line is pleased to announce that Kenneth has received and accepted an offer of appointment in the West Point class of 2025. The 4-year tuition-free undergraduate academic education will be one of the best in the country, and it is valued at over $288,000. For the lifelong friendships he will make, the leadership training he will receive, and the opportunity to serve our country upon graduation and being commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army will make his West Point experience priceless. We congratulate you, sir. Next, I'd like to introduce Mr. Hess.
I was really expecting to get a better ovation than that. Thank you. I do want to say I appreciate everybody's flexibility. Tate Lewis, are you here still? Tate won the leadership award. Being the leader that she is, she reached out saying, hey, a couple of us have sporting events tonight. Would you mind introducing us so that we can get our awards? And there's no better form of leadership. And we talk about student athlete, going to go compete in the field after winning an award with 3 athletes. That's amazing. So thank you for asking, okay? Our first award goes to Hannah Mockenhaupt. So Hannah, will you please come up front, please? PSO Delta Scholarship for Social and Academic Achievement is awarded to Ms. Hannah Mockenhaupt. Hannah has overcome obstacles and advocates for herself to ensure both academic and social success. Her ability to thrive during COVID and display initiative beyond high school makes her the perfect recipient of the Delta Scholarship. In the fall, Hannah will be attending Marymount University. Congratulations, Hannah. Will Amira Hussein please come up front? The Pam Higginbotham Memorial Scholarship is dedicated in honor of Mrs. Higginbotham, who was kind, compassionate, and caring to all those she encountered at Robinson, no matter what challenges or hardships she was facing. This scholarship is awarded to Amira Hussein. Amira's gregarious personality endears her easily to others. Amira has worked tirelessly to raise money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and continues to inspire others with her kindness and compassion. I'm sorry, my daughter's a cancer survivor, so that gets me a little, you're the best. In the fall, Amira will be attending the University of Virginia. Congratulations. Next, will Peyton Berta, Jenna Potiker, and Kylie Sullivan please come forward? The Friends of Robinson Scholarship celebrates Robinson's dedication to being kind, and it honors the school's Dude Be Nice campaign. This year, we have 3 scholarship recipients. Peyton Berta is a student whose acts of kindness have made a positive impact on the Robinson community. Peyton's words of encouragement and supportive presence to peers has left a positive footprint on her community for years to come. In the fall, Peyton will be attending the University of Virginia. Jenna Potiker is a student who exemplifies kindness towards others in her school community. Jenna works to make her community better by educating others to accept each other's differences and praise the talents that come from them. Jenna lives out the school slogan, Dude, Be Nice. In the fall, Jenna will be attending San Diego State University. Last but certainly not least, Kylie Sullivan is a student who exemplifies compassion towards others in her community. Kylie has a passion for giving back to others and leading friends and family on the path of humanitarianism. This is evident in the nonprofit A Better Place for Kids that Kylie co-founded. In the fall, Kylie will be attending the University of Virginia. Congratulations. The last 2 awards that I'm presenting are the school awards. Will Mernal Botnagar, I'm working on it, Mernal Botnagar, and Andrew Liplow please come forward. From approximately 1.6 million students who entered the 2021 National Merit Scholarship Program by taking the PSAT, only about 16,000 were named finalists. In order to advance and be considered for a merit scholarship, a semifinalist must become a finalist by fulfilling several requirements that include submitting a detailed scholarship application and presenting a record of very high academic performance. Each student's academic record, including course load, difficulty level, depth and breadth of subject study, and grades earned, are considered. Winners are candidates judged to have the strongest combination of academic and extracurricular attainments and the greatest potential for success in rigorous college studies. Both Murnal and Andrew have been selected as National Merit Finalists. In addition to his designation as a finalist, Murnal has been awarded a National Merit Corporate Sponsored Scholarship from Trust Financial. In the fall, Murnal will be attending Wesleyan University and Andrew will be attending Columbia University. Congratulations to you both. I would now like to turn it over to Barb Cayley to present our community awards.
I am here to present the President's Volunteer Service Award, so if I could have Samira Akbari, Esther Sujin Park, and Amira Hussain. So the President's Volunteer Service Award honors individuals whose service positively impacts communities in every corner of the nation and inspires those around them to take action too. The PVSA honors volunteers who are using their time and talents to solve some of the toughest challenges facing our nation. These Gold Award recipients each volunteered at least 250 hours within a 12-month period over COVID. So that was really impressive. These students embody our values of empathy, resilience, and innovation, and this year's recipients are Samira Akbari, Esther Sujin Park, and Amira Hussain. Congratulations and thank you for your service to the community. So now we're moving on to co-curricular awards, and we'll begin with Kratzky Muzaveris and the presentation of the Art and Literary Magazine Award.
Try it again. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Crosby Muzaveris. I'm the sponsor of Carousel, the literary and art magazine for Robinson. And I'd like to ask Raina Camacho to please come on up. As often is the case when I consider who should win the senior award for Carousel, this year more than one person came to mind. Calvin Ashley, Raina Camacho, and Katerina Grigo, to be specific. Calvin left a legacy of creative contribution to Carousel, perhaps best exemplified in a recorded commercial, which will hopefully continue to attract future students to this worthwhile activity after he leaves Robinson. I'd be equally remiss if I didn't acknowledge all the grace and effort that Katerina demonstrated all year long, including her recent suggestion that Raina deserved this award. Raina earned the 2021 Senior Award for Carousel, not just because she's a good writer, but by being a good leader. When I first met Raina, she was a shy, smart girl who rarely talked, but often submitted engaging creative writing. It's been a supreme pleasure watching her slowly, quietly, develop into a leader. When she volunteered to be part of the Carousel leadership team last year, I was hopeful that her involvement in the club might facilitate her growth in speaking up more and being more assertive. Although not being able to have in-person meetings made it even more difficult, Raina did grow into a leader who was willing to say, this needs to be done now. More importantly, Raina was a leader who was willing to do herself what needed to be done when it needed doing. Although I've long been proud that the degree to which Carousel was truly a student-run magazine, I've never before this year had so many simultaneous personal challenges causing me to lean so much on the leadership team. They all deserve commendation for not complaining, making innovations, and working together to make a beautiful magazine in truly difficult circumstances. Raina led by example, tirelessly giving of her time to ensure that everything, including the boring, dirty work of publishing a magazine, always got done. She led by not just delegating work to others, but by listening to them and valuing their ideas, motivating them to want to do it themselves. She led by planning, along with the rest of the leadership team, for next year with the selection of a capable editor. Many of the attributes we celebrate here at Robinson, such as accountability and resilience, are clearly evident in Raina's performance on this year's Carousel staff. Please join me in congratulating this year's Senior Award winner for Carousel, Raina Camacho.
Hello everyone, I'm Ms. Rogers, marketing teacher here, and I would like to invite Amira Hussain back up to the stage. I have elected Amira as Senior DECA Student of the Year. Amira is co-president of our Robinson High School DECA chapter this year. Amira elected to compete this year to represent Robinson High School and Virginia DECA. DECA is an international marketing student organization consisting of over 15,000 high school students who compete internationally to earn recognition at the annual ICDC International Career Development Conference and Competition. After competing at state competition and placing top 3 in her event, she qualified to compete at ICDC this year. She worked with me to select her DECA event at the beginning of this school year and reached out for help to prepare for competition throughout the year. In addition to competing, Amira took initiative to apply for the Virginia DECA Honor Society and Virginia DECA Scholarship. Approximately 20 marketing students in the state of Virginia received a scholarship this year. This summer, she will be coaching her neighborhood swim team and swimming for her age group. She portrays all of the attributes of Portrait of a Graduate: content knowledge, communication, creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, and character. Amira will be attending UVA at the end of August to study computer engineering, biomedical engineering, I apologize. One of my favorite books by Jim Collins, called Great by Choice, is a book that I like to think of when I think of exceptional students. The quote from this book that identifies most with Amira is, "Greatness is first and foremost a matter of conscious choice and discipline." Thank you, Amira. I would like to invite Don Mulkowski to the stage to present the FBLA Award.
Good evening. The Co-Curricular Award for Future Business Leaders of America is being presented to Rachel Lynn. Rachel's been an outstanding leader, not only in her business and IT courses, but also in Future Business Leaders of America. She has participated with FBLA her entire high school experience, serving in many leadership roles, including the 2020-2021 co-president. Rachel has won awards on every level of FBLA competition, including 8th place in nationals and introduction to FBLA in 2019. She has taken part in multiple community service projects and taught junior achievement to elementary students on multiple occasions. The Business and IT team is proud to present Rachel Lynn with the Co-Curricular Award for Future Business Leaders of America. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to invite Chris Moore to get the award for a newspaper.
All right, thank you. Can I have Tara Russick-Robbins, Andrew Lishplow, Rawa Burnay, and Mitchell Coulter come up, please? We can all recognize that the past 14 months have been a time of unpredictability, anxiety, and constant change. Last year, the term virtual school forced its way into our vocabulary. Every teacher is scrambling, trying to figure out how to continue their classes on their programs. In journalism, these turbulent times were made much more smooth by the work and consistent leadership, the steady hand of experience, and the long-term outlook of these four journalists. Through the years in a variety of leadership roles in the news program, Tara, Andrew, Rawa, and Mitchell have each become strong, knowledgeable, and supportive staff members who can be relied upon to produce good journalism and to help others to learn how to produce good journalism. Tara and Andrew, as editors-in-chief, quickly adapted to our new virtual environment and worked to mentor new and returning staff members and lead them to produce stories and meet deadlines. As life at school slowly returned to normal, Rawa picked up her camera again and went out to cover the events that bring Robinson to life. And Mitchell, ever quiet and behind the scenes, worked to keep in touch with athletes and coaches as they adapted to the changing landscape of sports. Now I look forward to hearing about the great things they will accomplish in college. Tara will attend the University of West London. Andrew is off to Columbia. Rawa will attend West Virginia University, and Mitchell will attend the University of Dayton. It has been my honor to work with these journalists these past 4 years. Please join me in recognizing them for their accomplishments. And now to present the Senior Leadership Award, please welcome Scott Wilson. No. All right, please welcome Carla Peterson and Laura Lyman.
Yeah, Mr. Wilson already went. So hi, my name is Carly Peterson. This is Laura Lyman. We are the high school SGA sponsors, and we're here to present the SGA Leadership Award. If we could have Peyton Berga and Allie Lloyd come to the stage.
These two students have been members of one of our student leadership organizations, the Student Government Association, for 4 years. As upperclassmen, these two students were nominated by their peers, unanimously by us too, with the organization to be student leaders within the group. During their time with SGA, they've given their blood, sweat, and sometimes even tears to the organization, to the school, to make sure that their peers felt spirited, enthusiastic, and included. They've been student oversight of our Do Be Nice Weeks, homecoming awareness campaigns, fan fest, and tons of other things. And inclusive events around the school. As sponsors, we've known that we could always count on these students to be one of the extensions to us with their peers. These students also participated in various activities as class councils since their freshman years, the West Point Leadership Academy, involved in various extracurricular activities, and full Ivy diploma students. When COVID hit, these students, along with the other council members that were in our class, really picked up and carried the class. We are so grateful for you, because I didn't have to work that hard then. But you know what I mean. So Peyton Berta and Allie Lloyd, we miss you dearly. We are so grateful for you. They are both heading to UVA, Wahoo Wah, and congratulations. I'd like to now introduce Megan Thrift, the theater arts teacher, who will show me up completely on what I've done.
Could David Townsend bring us stage, please? The co-curricular award for theater goes to the student who is exemplary in both the high school theater academic classes and the department's after-school program at Roche's Theater Company by actively improving both with their example of leadership, mentorship, and dedication to theater and its many forms. I am proud to present this year's co-curricular award to David Townsend for all the reasons I've mentioned, for all of the projects and productions and things that I could list for the next hour. If you have yet to meet Nathan, what I want you to know about her is that she is a relentless and playful explorer. She is a pioneer and she is a builder with enormous commitment to not just what she creates, but the community that she creates it with. She has a genuine passion for theater and building the confidence of all of the artists in our program, from our youngest middle school performers through to the high school level. When she focuses on producing work of her own, the end result is arresting, thought-provoking, and constantly catches me by surprise. I so look forward to following her journey and the surprises that lie ahead. Congratulations, Nathan. Please welcome Adrian Forte, giving the yearbook award to the stage.
Hi there, I'm Adrian Forte, the advisor of Above and Beyond Yearbook staff, and I would like to present the Award of Excellence in the Yearbook to Taylor Riddick, Abby Crew, and Alice Bonner. Sheer force of will, these people led us through the pandemic, and we actually produced an amazing yearbook in a year where we were hardly ever even in school. So yeah. So thank you guys for your 5 or 6 years of service. They've been on staff since middle school. Together you've created a dynamic community of students who feel welcome, seen, and accepted. They find their home in yearbook, and they've made that possible. You've been outstanding role models for the future leaders of this class, demonstrating to them what passion, respect, and dedication together can accomplish. Taylor, thank you for making our books beautiful. She's a design editor. Our books are beautiful, creative, and professional looking, and we appreciate the hours you spent awake at night after nightmares about the wrong fonts or colors going forward. Thank you for entertaining us during class with your style and drama. Yes. Abby, thank you for your dedication to inclusivity in making sure that every student possible, was covered in the yearbook. She spent hours and hours going over the data of who's been covered, who hasn't been, cross-sectioning it with the social media, and I don't know. She did a lot to make sure that we covered as many students as possible. She made our class fun and competitive. Very competitive. Alice, you've been the heart and soul of the yearbook program for the past 6 years. The pure energy, thoughtfulness, and love you have infused into each book, and every staffer is so greatly appreciated. Thank you for being the voice of wisdom and a listening ear to so many staffers and to myself. You're everyone's security blanket. They're all going to miss you. You all are irreplaceable. I love you, and I'm going to miss you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, it looks like we're going on to the department medals, and I'd like to, okay, I thought I was going to put on the glasses. Carrie Garvey for art, please. Gleason, please come forward.
Hello, I'm Carrie Garvey, and I'm presenting the Art Department Outstanding Art Award. Robinson has a lot of talented artists, and we have selected Abigail Gleason not only because she is an outstanding artist herself, but also because she possesses the values that we strive for at Robinson. Abigail is a hard worker, creative, resilient, and an active member of our art community. Abby continuously pursues knowledge and understanding of what art has to offer her in the world. Abigail will be continuing her study of art at Virginia Commonwealth University. Don Mikowski from the Business and IT Department.
Hello, Dan. Derek Guidorizzi. The Department Medal for Career Technical Education, Business and Information Technology is being presented to Derek Guidorizzi. Derek exemplifies the values of a Ram, with his resilient, never give up attitude, his innovative nature to change things for the better, how he holds himself accountable and takes pride in his integrity, but most of all, his empathy to his fellow peers. He's a leader in and out of the classroom, which is demonstrated by his vision coming to life by establishing the Robinson Computer Science Club, where he and his team support fellow students in their pursuit of programming and computer science. It is my sincere honor, along with my colleagues, to present the Business Department, to present Derek with the Department Medal for Career and Technical Education, Business and Information Technology. Congratulations, Derek. And at this time, I would like to introduce Deborah Porter for Family and Consumer Science.
Good afternoon. I have the honor of awarding the Family Consumer Science Department Award to Sydney Ozan. I have had the privilege of working with Sydney for the past 2 years, starting with her junior year in early childhood careers and finally Teachers for Tomorrow her senior year. In the classroom, Sydney is a true leader. She takes pride in her work and gets along with her peers. As part of the courses, she has also participated in internships at our local elementary schools, working with teachers and elementary age students. She truly shines in both settings. This year, internships were tricky due to our virtual setting, but Sydney still made it work. In fact, I ran into her internship teacher at the grocery store, and what started as a quick hello turned into a 30-minute conversation on why Sydney will excel in the teaching profession. I wish you could have heard us singing her praise. Since you were not present to hear us brag about you, I offer you this award to let you know how much you have meant to me as your teacher, as well as to our program. I know you're off to great things and will be successful in anything and everything you pursue in life. Congratulations again for showing excellence.
I would like to call Sydney Ramsdell to the stage. I would like to present the Senior Student Marketing Student of the Year award to you, and I have a few things I'd like to share. After one of the most unique school years in history, I'm grateful to be able to present the Robinson High School Senior Marketing Student Award of the Year to you, Sydney. You have showcased exceptional work ethic on your class assignments, going above and beyond throughout the entire school year while holding a part-time job at a restaurant. Sydney is co-president of our Robinson High School DECA chapter this year. In addition to helping build community with DECA, she displayed excitement and enthusiasm for marketing this year when she took initiative to help me create a project for students enrolled in advanced marketing. Throughout this year, we've had the chance to talk about the challenges we both faced and that you faced during your senior year of high school, and we shared words of encouragement with each other. I want to thank you for making me feel so welcome at the start of the school year and throughout this year being my first year at Robinson. We have shared tears, laughter, and joy throughout the year together, and you helped our DECA chapter rise to receive STAR membership status. Being from South Jersey myself, I was familiar with one of the colleges that you were interested in applying to, Temple University in Philadelphia. And I wanted to congratulate you on being accepted into Temple University. Again, I want to quote one of my favorite books called Great by Choice. And when I think of exceptional students, I usually quote this book, and I pulled out a quote that best connects with you. Far more difficult than implementing change is figuring out what works, understanding why it works, grasping when to change, and knowing when not to. Congratulations, Sydney. I would like to introduce the next presenter, our English department, and this is Wendy Vu.
I'd like to welcome to the stage Andrew Lischblatt. I have 2 pages, but it's because I'm old, so it's really not probably 2 pages worth of information. I just realized it right now. Hi, my name is Wendy Alone. For this year's English Department Award, we would like to recognize Andrew, who clearly loves words. Not just the written word, but he sees the power of the spoken word too. He has excelled in the speech and debate team, finishing first in the state in student congress and debate, second in the state in impromptu speaking. He remained editor of the school newspaper while tirelessly working in a semester internship as a prestigious Senate page. You might have seen him in the impeachment hearings. I caught him one night in the impeachment hearings, helping out. He's committed to words. In my own class, he's been an active in-person and virtual student. He delves into the intentions of the authors we read, seeking to understand and analyze the implication of their words. He's written beautifully crafted responses to questions that authors like Tim O'Brien and Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie pose in their works. And the sign of a true learner, he asks questions that extend his own thinking, and quite frankly, my thinking too. Andrew plans to continue his studies, as we've heard, at Columbia University. He might not major in the subject of English. I can't convince all of them to. But I know he will continue to impress, persuade, and articulate his reasonings, understandings, and questions, and utilize the power of words to achieve the many successes he surely deserves. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the English Department Award, Andrew Lischlapp. All right, next I would like to introduce for mathematics, Danny Southern.
I'd like to present the Senior Class Award for Achievement in Mathematics, Abby Crew. This year, Abby has studied topics in calculus, probability, statistics, and vectors, while simultaneously writing an independent math exploration and preparing for 3 cumulative IB math examinations. Even before our school year began, Abby stood out by participating in virtual summer work sessions as she thoughtfully and meticulously prepared her independent exploration. Abby's math exploration highlighted her creativity and critical thinking skills as she sought to use mathematics to model real estate values. Throughout the school year, Abby has consistently demonstrated outstanding math problem-solving skills, the ability to communicate mathematics effectively and eloquently, genuine curiosity, and a desire for enriched learning experiences, all with an impressive level of rigor and detail. Abby shows qualities of a reflective learner. She seeks practice opportunities and welcomes feedback to monitor her progress and further develop her math knowledge and skills. In the math class, Abby is a leader, one who contributes to discussion and asks thoughtful questions that enhance the lesson. After school, Abby works as a math tutor, through which she shows her care for others. Abby's planning to study math at the University of Virginia. We cannot wait to see what you do next. Thank you. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to welcome Andrew Loft to the podium. He'll be presenting the music department awards.
Good afternoon. It is certainly my honor to present on behalf of my colleagues the Departmental Awards for Music. Could I please invite Mr. Owen Cotton to the stage, please? Even as a brand new 7th grader at Robinson, Owen Cotton set himself apart with high standards, a wry smile, and an amazing tone on the saxophone. The now senior Owen Cotton has never looked back, representing Robinson in District Band, the All Virginia Band, and numerous honor ensembles. Owen has been active in the Robinson Symphonic Band as a soloist, the Robinson Jazz Ensemble 1, and most recently, drum major for the Marching Rams. He has served as a dedicated, calm leader, certainly a task this year. We look forward to his amazing musical pursuits as a saxophone major at the University of Georgia. Congratulations to this year's Senior Departmental Award in Band recipient, Owen Cotton.
The Choral Award is presented on behalf of Mr. Michael Horansky. Could Stephen Eckloff please come to the stage? Stephen has been a member of the Robinson Choral Program since the 7th grade. Mr. Horansky says, I can't recall a single day over 6 years where Stephen did not come to class and give 100% of his energy to rehearsal. Stephen truly embodies leadership by example and always puts the success of the group first. He has been a featured soloist over the year, but his dedication to the group process will be missed most. Receiving the Senior Departmental Award in Chorus, Stephen Eckloff. Presenting the Guitar Award on behalf of Dr. Scott Seifried, would Kevin Herr please come to the stage? Kevin has been a long-time leader in Robinson's Advanced Guitar Ensemble. He has tackled many difficult musical challenges, most notably the slide guitar part in Lone Star Lullaby, with enthusiasm and determination. He has been both gracious and humble, and has shown true leadership by consistently taking the time to check in with the other members of his section to ensure they are comfortable with their music. We in the guitar program will miss Kevin and wish him the best in his post-Robinson career. Receiving the Senior Department Award in Guitar, Kevin Herr. The Orchestra Departmental Award is presented on behalf of Ms. Ann Ruber. Would Lauren Elliff please come forward to the stage? Lauren has been a strong leader in the Robinson Orchestra program since she was a 7th grade Sinfonietta violinist. Lauren has represented our school annually at district and regional orchestra events, including honors orchestras and solo ensemble festivals. And she attended the Governor's School Summer Program for music after her sophomore year. Lauren has participated in all of the co-curricular musical opportunities offered here at Robinson, including pit orchestra, major works performances, and of course, Philharmonic, where she has been a rock in our viola section. Her love of music is evident, and her leadership in our orchestra program has been invaluable. Lauren, your orchestra family wishes you the very best as you head off to the University of Virginia next year. We will miss you, but we know that you will be very successful in the years to come. Congratulations. And now please welcome to the stage Mr. Matt Cross as he presents the Physical Education Department Awards.
I would like to invite Jaden Papich and Veronica Buback to the stage. Over the years, Veronica has established herself as a true student athlete. Her work ethic, pleasant demeanor, and overall amazing attitude would be any teacher's dream, especially health and physical education. Veronica has displayed leadership in every situation, whether it is on the field, the court, or the classroom. Her unique ability to raise the level of performance of her classmates and teammates didn't go unnoticed. Congrats, Pete. Jaden began to excel in personal fitness through his dedication to his diet, fitness training routines, and his workouts in class. Jaden procured equipment for his home gym on his own to ensure that he would have the ability to complete all the workouts as accurately as possible. In sticking with his program, Jaden used the class to transform his body to excel in his extracurricular sports, football and lacrosse. Jaden will be continuing his academic and athletic career at Bridgewater College. Congrats, Jaden. I would like to invite Joanna Strout to present the Science Department report.
I've had the privilege to be both IB chemistry teacher and science Olympiad coach for 3 years for Rachel Lynn. As a chemistry student, Rachel was not only hardworking, but she had an intellectual curiosity about her that had her working to truly understand the concepts, not just learn the facts. Her passion for science was evident in her efforts for Science Olympiad. She's been an integral part of the program for many years. She's been in leadership during both her junior and senior years, and it would not be the same without her. She organizes the team, plans the meetings, and mentors the younger team members. She's won multiple medals in her events, and is probably the hardest working team member we have. Her calm leadership was an integral part of our Science Olympiad winning the regional championship last year. Rachel's dedication and efforts make her an excellent candidate for the Senior Science Award. Rachel will be attending University of Virginia in the fall. Next, I'd like to invite Barbara Curley up to present the social studies.
If I could please have Hannah Mockenhaupt and Lance Lively. So the Excellence in Social Studies Award acknowledges a senior who's demonstrated excellent academic achievement and a passion for the social studies. Hannah is an extraordinary and determined individual. She is known for a high level of engagement, dedication, and hard work toward excellence, and a passion for social studies. Ms. Wyckoff said if we could have a model student who's wonderful to work with and awesome to be around, it would be Hannah. Hannah's work ethic and dedication to personal improvement embody brand values of resilience, empathy, and accountability, and it's an honor and privilege on behalf of the Social Studies Department to present this year's Excellence in Social Studies to Hannah Mockenhaupt. And we're including a copy of Adam Grant's Think Again, The Power of Knowing What You Don't Know, in hopes that you will continue your enthusiasm for knowing. The Democracy in Action Award was created in honor of our former colleague and Social Studies Department Chair, Ms. Carolyn Flanagan, whose warm personality and energetic enthusiasm for the social studies established her enduring presence at Robinson. This award recognizes a student whose civic-minded engagement in the community is regularly demonstrated by academic achievement, energetic participation in both classroom and other school-wide activities, a commitment to inspiring others, and whose daily actions engender positive peer-faculty relationships. When Alexis de Tocqueville visited the United States, he was amazed by the community-minded attitudes prevalent among Americans in the early republic. The sense of civic responsibility earned high praise from de Tocqueville in his 1835 landmark work, Democracy in America, and remains one of the fundamental strengths of our democracy. In choosing a student for the Democracy in Action Award, we looked for a student with the type of spirit de Tocqueville so admired nearly 200 years ago. Lance has embodied brand values of empathy, innovation, and integrity by maintaining an active awareness of current events and a high level of interest in social justice issues. He possesses a strong work ethic and a desire to always know more and solve problems in the community. This year, the James Robinson Social Studies Department is proud to bestow the Democracy in Action Award to Robinson Senior, Lance Lively, and we have included a copy of Ibram X. Kendi's book, How to Be an Anti-Racist, in hopes that you'll continue building your capacity around social justice awareness and leading others. Megan Thrift, back for the Theater Awards.
Heidi Klaus, will you join me on stage, please? Great theater is about challenging how we think and encouraging us to fantasize about a world that we aspire to. The Department Medal for Theater Arts goes to the student art department who has demonstrated greatness, has consistently challenged themselves, and has been enthusiastic in their exploration and dedication to theater in our high school theater classes and program. I am proud to present this year's Theater Department Medal to Heidi Klaus. Heidi's authentic enthusiasm and unrivaled commitment to theater here at Robinson has left an indelible mark on the department. Her bravery, curiosity, and tenacity set her apart. And on her last day in both of her theater classes, while saying their goodbyes, her younger classmates identified her wholeheartedly among their role models. Heidi invested in her classmates, casts, and in herself, constantly pushing herself and showing incredible growth. Heidi had the opportunity to demonstrate her performance skills and truly set the bar high for the rest of our ensemble in this year's VHSL one-act competition. The cast placed first in districts and regionals, and Heidi received individual accolades at both. We then went on to the state championship, where Heidi's performance was recognized with the Outstanding Actor Award. I look forward to watching her star rise in the years to come. Congratulations, Heidi. And now I'd like to introduce Allison Reeves with the World Languages Awards.
You're stuck with me a little bit here. Five languages. I am proud to present the Award for Excellence in Chinese to Rachel Lin. On behalf of the IB teacher at Edison, where Rachel had to take Chinese this year, she says, Rachel Lin has made us all proud by her perseverance, dedication, and accomplishments. Rachel is always courteous to her teachers and peers and is well respected by her classmates. Rachel is not only an outstanding student in our IB Chinese 2 class, but also an enthusiastic volunteer to assist in class activities and school events. Rachel is a great model student who embodies the qualities highlighted in the IB learner profile. Congratulations on Rachel's accomplishment. I'm now proud to present the Award for Excellence in French to Bridget Kowala. On behalf of Madame Janae, she says, Bridget nailed her IBIA oral exam this year. It was a delight to work with her on it, for it was fresh, spontaneous, and very clear. Those 3 adjectives can describe Bridget's French work over the past years. We hope that Bridget will continue learning French at university and perhaps apply some of it to her future career of teaching. Bonne chance, Bridget. I'm proud to present the Award for Excellence in German to Jamal Shoulders. On behalf of Frau Massey, she says, Jamal Shoulders always showed up dressed to impress. When we did our virtual induction ceremony for German Honor Society via Google Meet this year, he came in a suit and tie. Jamal isn't just a sharp dresser, but also a stellar German student and very enthusiastic member of our Honor Society. You can always rely on him to be a wonderful waiter at our cafe or help us conduct our inductions. We wish Jamal Phil in the future and can't wait to hear how he uses German down the road. Congratulations. I would like to present the Award for Excellence in Latin to Casey Yu. On behalf of Ms. Campbell, she says, Casey has been the most consistent upper-level student I've had, and I can't tell you how much that has meant to me this year. Even on the worst days, I could count on her to have her camera on, that's a treat, and participate in whatever I was trying to do that day. This year, more than any other, her bright presence has had such a positive impact on me that I don't know what I would have done without it. I know that whatever she chooses to do, she will do with an eye to detail and a focus on excellence. She's an outstanding Latin student and an amazing young woman. Congratulations. Last but not least, I am proud to present the Award for Excellence in Spanish to Anika Aguilar Sanchez. On behalf of the upper level and IB Spanish teachers, they say, she is a dedicated and hardworking student that has demonstrated her love and commitment for the Spanish language in her years of study here at Robinson Secondary. She is also an exemplary student that is willing to help others and go above and beyond what is expected. We wish her the best in future plans. Buena suerte. I would like now to introduce our fearless leader, Tracy Phelps, for closing remarks.
Thank you all for attending today. I will say at least Ms. Reeves introduced me. Last week I was so excited to see the students and the families here. I forgot to introduce myself when I opened up the ceremony. It's been a wonderful day, an exhausting day, having the seniors here all day and practicing for graduation. We are very excited to celebrate them at commencement next Friday. I do want to take a minute to thank Mrs. Doyle for putting this together. Mrs. Doyle is our career specialist. She's fantastic. And also our counselors and our teachers for being here today. Robinson is an amazing place, partially because of you all, the community, but also because of our fantastic faculty. And so I wanted to thank everybody for your time this afternoon and putting this together. We are more than humble and blessed and all those words that I don't even have enough adjectives to describe how excited we are for you all and to be able to do this in person with you. We didn't get the opportunity to do this with the class of 2020 last year, and it makes such a difference to celebrate you and your accomplishments in person. To the parents, thank you. You have produced some amazing children, and they have left a legacy here at Robinson, and we are very proud of them and all that they have achieved. I'll cry. This is why I'm leaving my mask on so you can't see my ugly face as I get emotional. For those of you that know me, you know I get emotional. We're really proud of you. To the students, you are the best. Look around. Out of 640 classmates, there's a small group of you here to be recognized by the staff and by your peers, and you should be really proud of yourselves. We're proud of you. We can't wait to see what you accomplish. We look forward to you coming back to visit. You are always Rams. I wasn't kidding when I told Hannah that I expect to hire her back as a teacher when she graduates in 4 years. And for any of you sitting in this room, if you're going to go into education, let me know, because we have a place for you when you're ready to come back. I did it. I never ever thought I would be the principal at Robinson when I graduated from here, nor did my classmates, but here I am. You know, you never know what path is going to take you. Challenge yourself, push yourself, go outside of your comfort zone, do great things, because we know that's what you're destined to do. I thank you all for being here, and we will see you next Friday. Make sure you wear your medals. Make sure the military group, you wear your cords, all of those things to recognize your achievements. And again, we're super proud of you, and we will see you next Friday at Jiffy Lube. Thank you.